Today I will be making garlic knots. For your dry ingredients, you will need 2.5 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. For your wet ingredients, you will need 1 cup of warm water, 1.5 teaspoons of yeast, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. After mixing your dry ingredients, your wet mixture should look like this, a bit more foamy and bubbly. Now combine your wet and dry ingredients and mix with a spoon until it comes together into a dough. Make sure to mix this dough until all the flour in the bowl is fully incorporated. Once combined, flour a clean work surface that you may knead your dough on. Make sure to evenly spread out the flour. After flouring your surface, place your dough onto that floured surface and get ready to start kneading the dough. First, flour your hands so that the dough does not stick to your hands while you're kneading. To knead, press down on the dough and fold it over, and do this in repetitive motions. Place your dough into a floured bowl and cover with a wet towel, allowing it to rise for 30 minutes. After allowing your dough to rise, place your dough back onto your floured surface and flour a knife in order to start cutting your dough into pieces. So I cut my dough into 32 pieces by cutting the dough in half, cutting those halves in half, making them fourths, cutting the fourths in half, making them sixteenths, and cutting the sixteenths in half, making them 32 small pieces. After cutting your dough into pieces, set those aside and allow them to rest for an additional 5 to 6 minutes in order for them not to rise while you're shaping them. While your dough rests, preheat your oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit. To make the garlic knot shape, stretch out a piece of dough into a long strand of dough. After doing so, wrap it around 2 fingers and tuck the ends underneath the bottom of the dough. Once the dough has finished rising, go ahead and start shaping your dough into different shapes. You can get creative, like doing a dough ball if you really wanted to, or you can do different shapes like stars or pretzels, hearts, circles. Once you're done, place your dough shapes into the preheated oven and allow that to bake for 20 to 25 minutes, or you can keep an eye on it and allow it to bake until it's golden brown. For the garlic butter, you'll need 1 teaspoon of salt, 5 tablespoons of butter, and 4 cloves of garlic. Once your butter is fully melted, add in your garlic and your salt. For me, I chose to use garlic salt instead. As soon as your bread comes out of the oven, brush your garlic butter onto the tops of the bread to get that garlicky flavor. You can do 2 layers of this butter if you'd like to get that extra garlicky flavor. This is optional, but you can top it off with a bit of Parmesan cheese. From Santa Clarita, California, I'm Jillian Andrade, Digital Nest. We live in interesting times.
Thank you for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to EBC Digital Nest to find purpose in the simple joys of life.